Welcome back to eSIM Studios, and this is the Nothing Phone 2 beta software installation, install, and features.
Yeah. Woo.
I just need my space right now.
Fresh off the G5 jet, I'm on my way to a brand new kit.
Okay, let's get started. Now, I'm going to split this video in two, so I'm going to start off with you in this mode, I guess, and then we will go to an overhead view of the device while we install it. Now, I've pushed the file that we need to this Nothing Phone 2, and if you are a user of this device, you can basically follow along with me, or if you're just simply interested in how it works and how you install it, you simply follow along. It looks really easy, to be honest with you. Basically, just download an app, install it, and run it. And anyways, it's basically easy. But before we get into it, wanted to give you my first few days experience using this device. This is my second go around. The first one didn't go so well, and returned it. And the second one, it seems to be quite the opposite. Very, very nice experience. Very smooth, no issues whatsoever. Camera seems to be improved. Battery life is phenomenal. I think we're finally turning the curve in battery life when it comes to these Android devices. The battery life on this Pixel 8 Pro is legendary status, honestly, so far. I mean, I can't complain, and in fact, the opposite. I'm raving about the battery life. This Nothing Phone 2 battery life is basically right up there with the Pixel 8 Pro. I mean, I haven't. I'll probably do a battery test and/or stuff like that here in just a little bit. Probably the next day or two, we'll do a full battery drain and see how far screen on time, how far it gets me through the day, and all that good stuff. Really good experience. Now, here's a question I was thinking of this morning. If you're a viewer of the channel, and we'll get into the installation, just give me just a second. With the first device I got, long story short, I know I ramble on too much, but long story short, got the first device, had a not so great experience. The camera performance was horrible. The quality of the pictures were horrible. A couple other things. So I returned the phone. I was not satisfied. I paid like $712 for the device brand new. I said, there's no way this is worth $712. I returned it. Now, I got this device cheap off the secondary market, I guess you could say, aftermarket. I bought it from an original owner, dirt cheap. So I said, what the hell? Let's give it another shot. And it's been fabulous. But it makes me wonder. It's already had like, what, 4 or 5 updates, software updates. And I wonder if I had kept the original device after those 4 or 5 updates, if I would be right there with this device as far as how much I like it. Possibly. But at that moment, I was not satisfied paying $712 for a subpar device. And my outlook on it now is quite the opposite, right? I'm ecstatic using this, and I only paid like $260 for it. So I comes back to expectations like we have discussed in the past videos. But let's get into, I'm going to screen share. I'm going to go through some of the features of the beta software. Now, just for common knowledge, I'm a strong user of beta softwares. I am running the beta Android software on the Pixel 8 Pro. And now we're going to install the beta software on the Nothing Phone 2. It will update it to Android 14. Currently it's on Android 13, but we want to run it on 14 because I'm having such a good experience on this Pixel that why wait for the stable build? Let's go ahead and do the beta software. So let's go into a screen share. And let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. If you haven't seen this, I hope I don't get flagged for. Let's see. So this basically goes through all the features. I might get flagged showing this on YouTube, so maybe I shouldn't, because I'm going to repost this on YouTube. But all right, let's do this. Let's go back. Let's drop that. Let's do this. Stop screen. Now let's go back to share screen. And let's go to... Okay. So this is basically... all these damn ads. This is basically a list, right, of improvements. Now, you get Android 14 and you get a bunch of new features that come along with that Android 14. You get a bunch of glyph interface updates. So you get some more of this. You get some more features. You get some cool stuff that's not on the current Android 13 OS. So I'll put links for descriptions. Here they go. Glyphs, interfaces. So they got numerous glyph feature additions. Added a new glyph animation when NFC is used. A bunch of cool stuff. New widgets. Let's see. Glyph timer can now be opened directly from the lock screen without unlocking. That's cool. Let's see. Other improvements. Predictive back is now supported. Added more options for the double press power button gesture. Improved the reliability of the 3-finger swipe gesture. Updated several status bar icons. Many other minor UI improvements. The general bug fixes. And the big one, Android 14. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so after we see what is in the update, let's go to the official Nothing website and see how we get this on our phone. So this is the official Nothing website. This is sort of like if you're a OnePlus user back in the day, like I was, they have their Red Cable Club. They have like a big community, right, of fans, basically. And Nothing is sort of taking the same footsteps as OnePlus, creating a community of users. And then they, Carl Pay, if you have Twitter and you're a Nothing phone user or just want to get involved, he'll often ask users what they like recently. And I answered back. Recently, he asked, hey, we're making a gallery widget for this Nothing device, or for our Nothing devices. What would you like to see of features and or additions in that gallery app? And I put my 2 cents in and replied to his tweet. So it's really cool. It's kind of like a small company feel, and they do take a lot of user input. So if you want to be involved with the kind of helping mold a company, helping them make a great user-based device, Nothing is definitely the company that you can get involved with. And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to buy a device, use the device, and help support them in any way that I can. But I will be honest and let you know if they're not doing a good job or if something I don't like, I will obviously let you know. But haven't really had many dislikes so far, minus my first go around, but the second go around is quite the opposite, like I said. So I'm actually really, really liking this. And again, I could not recommend. My final review of the when it first released is I said I couldn't recommend it, not for the price. Now, and the prices have dropped a little bit, but if you can find a used one, there's some really good deals out there. You just got to keep your eyes peeled and don't rush into any deal. You can find a fantastic deal like I did for this. You just got to wait. Don't be rushed into any deal and you'll find one. So they added looks like the last Android Central, wherever that last article was from, basically copied and pasted this. Our game-changing OS is even better. Nothing, and I'll link this in the description box so y'all can check it out. Or you can even, you know what? I don't even think I've applied to be a member. I'll have to do that later. I don't even think I have an account. I mean, I do have an account with Nothing, but I think their community department is separate. But we'll do that later. But Nothing OS 2.5. That's their beta. Nothing OS 2.5 open beta 2 for the phone 2. And they consistently edit this page with new updates and stuff because look, it was edited 8 hours ago. So it says the most significant update since the launch of Nothing OS 2.0, packed with exciting new features, make your smartphone experience as efficient and personal as possible. Let's see. La-di-da-di-da. So we already went over all of these. Since this is a beta version, there's a small chance the test software may interfere with your data and require a factory reset. In this instance, your data will be lost. They just have to put this there. We strongly recommend backing up all your data before accessing the software. Blah, blah, blah. So, installing from Open Beta 1. So, I don't have Open Beta 1. I'm running stock firmware on here, stock OS. So, we will go down to the next one. Because if you're already enrolled, the system will know and you just simply update it from your device settings. But since we don't, and we're going to enroll for the first time, we're going to jump down to this one. Installing from stable builds, which I got. Download our beta installer. It's an APK. It's an Android application. The link is in here, and install it from your downloads folder. So basically, I downloaded it on my computer and then transferred it to my phone, or you can open this webpage on your phone and download the app into your phone. Navigate. So they're saying download our beta installer. And so download the app, open it up, and install it in your phone. After that, navigate to your settings, then system, then update to beta version, and then simply tap check for new version and follow these steps to get started. Share your feedback by heading to settings, system, feedback, or be part of the conversation by joining Nothing Community. So I will join the Nothing Community. And then down here it says if you want to leave the beta program, it'll give you steps how to do that. And they have a rollback package, which I'm sure, is that an APK? Let's see, what is it? I'm downloading it now. Hold on, let's see. Anyways, when it gets done downloading, I'll see if that's another APK. Maybe install that, and it'll help uninstall it. But they're just saying, there's a chance of when losing your data, all that stuff, which is normal when you do operate in beta software. If you use your device for a daily driver, you may want to think twice about it. I have multiple devices, so if one crashes, I can always use the other. I keep a lot of my data is the same across all the devices. So if one crashes or I got to roll back and it's factory reset, I can simply import the data from one of my other devices. So let's see what this rollback package is real quick, and then we'll switch camera views. No, it's a zip file. Okay. Interesting. So it looks like navigate to settings. So it looks like you might have to anyways, I might do another video on that, how to roll back to the stock firmware, because it looks like it comes in a zip file. So it may be a EXE program that you have to open up on a Windows computer. I'm not sure. I'll get into this later. I don't want to waste time on the rollback, but I might do a video about that later. But let's get into installing this. I'm gonna switch camera angles, and we will show. I'm going to do a top-down view and then show you how to install it from the device. So let me switch camera angles. Hang on. Okay, and now we are changed camera angles, and now we're back to the front-facing view for the Nothing Phone 2. So after downloading the beta onto the computer, I transferred it to the phone. Now you can just skip that whole process by downloading the APK onto your device and I guess install it from there. So I'm doing it off the top of my head, so let's see if I can remember. So we go to Files. Now, let's see, where is it? Man, it's kind of blurry. There we go. Okay, So there's Gcam. Oh, there it is. Okay, the beta tool APK. So let's go ahead and click on that. Yes, install. Update. Okay. So update to beta version app installed. Alrighty. Now let's do this. Let's go to the settings. Let's scroll down to system. Update. Interesting. Let me pause it. I might have to restart it. Hang on. Okay, there it is. I knew it had to be somewhere because I was like, I know I'll follow the directions. So that was the deal. So instead of going to your normal system update, right, after installing the app, that's just going to say, no, you're updated, you're updated, you're updated. I just had to simply scroll a little farther down, right down here. See where it says update to beta version? So let's tap that. And it gives you your current build. However, let's check for a new version. Now, import a file, that's if you already have the build, the zip file, basically like if you want to flash it. However, as you can tell, I just searched in nothing beta, OTA update, new version available, 2.8 gigabytes. So let's go ahead and download this. And, excuse me, while it's updating, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video because it may take, I'm not sure. You know what? Pixel devices take forever to update. I'm not sure. I don't think nothing takes that long. Samsung seems to be relatively fast. Now, at 2 point, we have a gigabit internet download here. As you can tell, moving quite along. But I'm going to pause the video so I don't make this too long for you guys. And I'll come right back when it gets to 100%. So hang on. All right, that did not take long at all. Just about another minute. But it's a extra minute of me rambling on, so we went ahead and cut that out. But after it's done downloading, simply hit install update. Now they say to back up your data. Before you do this, and I guess I should remind you to do that as well. But I basically have all my stuff automatic updates, backups, excuse me, to photos and stuff like that. So it's not a big issue for me. But I would recommend you doing that just in case. You never know what happens. But let's see how long this takes. I have no idea. Okay, so after it took about 15 minutes or so for the dots to go all the way across, basically updating the device in the background. So it's asking me it's telling me the update was successful. Do you want to reboot the device? If you choose to cancel, the update will not be applied. Ooh, excuse me, I don't want that. I want them to apply it. So let's go ahead. And it'll apply. Now, I'm not going to review the beta software. I'm going to do that in a separate video. This was a how to install the beta software from nothing onto the device. So it's kind of like a how-to. And I'll do the review. I'm going to mess around with it for a few days, test it out, show you what I like, what I don't like. Because if I just jump into it right now, there's going to be a lot of, testing, what did they, it's going to be a bunch of uhs in the video, and I don't want that. So I'm sure you don't either. So I will get into testing the OS and seeing what they improved upon. Then I'll make sure to take notes and let you know here in the next few days. I will update you on the Nothing OS beta software 2.5 and do a short review of that here in the near future. But let me get this to the boot screen to make sure everything worked fine, because I don't want to. Oh, there we go. Now let's test the not test. Let's verify that we're on Android 14. Oops. Where are we? So it shows right here. Nothing OS, right up top. Oops, nothing. Well, there we go. Nothing OS 2.5 beta 2, and you got the build number right there. So it is on Android 14. So that will do it for this how-to. If you have any questions, any comments, if you get stuck, if you need help, hit me up in the comments. I check our comments every day for every video, all in one place. So if you got anything, if you want me to test something out or check something on this device or any one of my devices, please just ask, and we'll see what we can do for you. So I appreciate the time. Please take care, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out.